guys, it's Chris and I am back. I just recorded a long react to an Amber video where I talked about how I've been doing the past few weeks and what was all culminating with the headaches and stuff. It's a long video, so I might not put it out, but I might, because a lot of you guys like the longer content. But this Foodie Beauty mukbang dropped while I was finishing that one up. So I have the audio demons all exercised for a little bit, and I figured I'd like to catch up and get some videos made for this week. So why not gross ourselves out by watching Foodie Duty eat? It's titled Mukbang Cheesy Poutine and Spicy Chicken Crunch Burger. Watching her eat is so gross, but we're gonna do it. Here we are. If you hear noise in the background, dogs beside me as always, kids messing around in the background, and I am making some supplement caps while I do this. So 2 birds, 1 stone, all that. Anyways, she sped up for time. I will link her video in the description below, and let's get to it.
Wow. Well, hello guys, hello. Today I made dinner, and I made a poutine. I've been craving it. I'm Canadian, so leave me alone.
See, that's her problem. She thinks just thinking about a food is a craving. And then she thinks, oh, if I have a craving, I have to... You don't have to give into it. In fact, certain things, if you truly have BED, you should not be giving in to all your cravings. We're not wired the same as a normal person, and it just leads to bad things. Case in point, right in front of us. That's not something she should be having as a type 2 diabetic. You know, she's got like a little bit of cheese is okay. The chicken wouldn't be too bad. But she's got breading on the chicken, a bun, a bunch of fries. They're frozen, processed crap. The chicken is frozen, processed crap. Like, she could have... There's probably at least 2 or 3 servings of mayo on that sandwich, you can see. And there's a lot of cheese and gravy. No doubt, you know, processed. So she could have made a healthier version of this meal, like have a chicken breast or a nice seasoned chicken with a small potato on the side, or a sweet potato. Or if you want a bun, make the chicken grilled or something, put it on a bun, and then don't have the fries. Have like a side salad, or like a tomato, cucumber, mozzarella salad, something like that. Her pickles. Like, she really needs to start being mindful with and she gets so mad. Carb haters, carb haters. Well, as a diabetic, as especially a type 2 diabetic who's morbidly obese and needs to lose a ton of weight, she really needs to start making changes. I mean, seriously.
And a homemade chicken burger. So there's a chicken patty, crunchy, crispy.
That's not homemade. Okay, she bought these, didn't she? That's like a frozen pre-made patty. She didn't take chicken breast and bread it and all that. So this is an example of why her and Amber are always destined to fail. She considers this frozen patty with a pre-made bun with frozen pre-made fries, pre-made gravy as homemade.
Chicken patty. There's some pickles, some lettuce, and some garlic mayo. And that's all she wrote. So I feel like that saying gets overused, but I'm not creative enough to come up with my own.
No, you're not.
So let's do a homemade poutine bees. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you look at that excitement. She can't wait.
Gosh, okay. Let me just get this here. So these are curly fries. Everything is made in the air fryer.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The air fryer is great, but those aren't like fresh cut potatoes she put in there. Those are store-bought frozen fries, so they already still have a lot of excess sodium and oils and preservatives and stuff.
Bismillah. Lip gloss goes on. Lip gloss goes off.
Yeah, look at that foodgasm.
Another bite of this. So I only have shredded mozzarella, which is fine. I know poutine snobs like myself are going to come for me, but
Look at this giant bite. Like, no wonder Sala can't take her to a restaurant or anything. She eats like a heathen. That's actually an insult to heathens.
I know food snobs like myself are going to come for me, but...
I mean, look it. That fork is literally probably touching her tonsils. There's French fries actually off of the, like, fork part and actually going up onto the handle. That's crazy. A big bite. She can't even close her mouth. It's dripping out. She's got the O face. One, she can't say this isn't feeder content. If you hear weird noises, Frodo's just being weird, cleaning himself right beside me. Even if she says, I don't do feeders, she caters to them. Definitely. Gross.
And my homemade gravy.
Oh, homemade gravy. So that might actually be worse for her than the store-bought gravy. It's better, it's tastier, but it's not healthy.
These are seasoned curly fries.
How much dead air time are we going to get?
I know Thanksgiving is coming up. I know Thanksgiving is coming up.
And I'm not trying to be mean, but what does it matter to her? She's Canadian. It's an American holiday, but it's like, oh, Thanksgiving. I got it like American Thanksgiving, what I'm talking about, not Canadian. American Thanksgiving's coming up. Guess I got to throw away my Muslim virtues to have an American Thanksgiving dinner, even though I'm not American. I mean, whatever. I'm just giving her shit because she's just using it, again, probably as an excuse to eat crap or overeat.
For my American visors. So thank you. So happy Thanksgiving. Oh, it's warm. Yum, beauty bites.
Look at how excited she is. Wow, do you see how tight her ring is? It's even tighter than it usually is. I mean, look, it looks like it's actually pushing her finger forward. Like it, I mean, her circulation's going to cut off.
I'm taking off my ring. I took off my ring so it doesn't get full of garlic mayo. Wow.
So it doesn't what?
I took off my ring so it doesn't get full of garlic mayo. Wow.
It doesn't get like mayo on. Why would you be getting mayonnaise on your ring that you're wearing up like at the end of your your finger? Like, you shouldn't be, as an adult, eating and having mayonnaise come up past all your knuckles. Jeez.
That's really good.
I bet it is. Oh, and then she freaking keeps the sauce on her lips and on her face. She definitely knows what she's doing, and it's definitely nasty.
Usually when I say chicken burger, people in my chat are like, chicken sandwich.
Yeah, that's a chicken sandwich, because technically there are chicken burgers, but this is like a breaded chicken patty sandwich. Chicken burger is actually ground chicken and made into a burger, just like a regular burger. There's like this brand I love. I have some in my fridge right now. It's actually a burger.
Listen, you can say turkey burger, right? Why not chicken burger?
Because that's when you make it with the ground turkey and you put it into a patty. If you just sliced up a chunk of turkey and you put it on a sandwich, it wouldn't be a turkey burger. It would be a turkey sandwich.
I say both, actually, sometimes. I don't know.
Well, you're not saying it right. Oh my God, she's so nasty.
My gravy. I'm a gravy lover. Of course, I have to, like...
You drink it. We know.
Yum, yum.
I'm sorry, the neighbors are banging away over there and making him go crazy. He thinks someone's knocking on our door. All those globs of mayonnaise are just so repulsive to me.
So, I'm gonna take the time.
I mean, the jaw clicking and stuff is worse than ever. It's just so uncomfortable to listen to her eat and watch her eat, not to mention just it's the best diet aid you can have because watching her eat simultaneously makes me crave certain foods, but then watching her physically, I don't want to eat it all.
Plug our couples channel. It tastes like just like KFC. Like, why am I ordering it?
Because you're lazy.
We have a blog out.
Oh my god.
The link is on my community tab. Also, the link to our channels in the description of this video. Salat and Chantal channel. We are a couple who go on adventures. We are a couple who go on adventures. And travel and stuff.
She doesn't really like to travel. She doesn't. You can tell she's miserable. It's too hard on her. She's too lazy. That's money she could be spending on food. She only travel. I think he would like to travel. She only says that because he likes to, and she only talks about loving to travel as a means to justify why she's going on trips every 3 months, when we all know that she's only doing it because she has to, because they are most definitely visa runs.
Right now we're just doing things in Kuwait until we travel.
Which I bet conveniently is in December or January, right? Yuck. My God, what a mess. Look at her. Like, literally, my son used to eat messily like this when he was 2 years old. He's done better since then. Like, she eats like a toddler. Like a drunk toddler who has dexterity problems. Oh my God. Ugh. I can't see why Salah just doesn't fall all over her. Can you guys figure out why he isn't just always wanting to jump her bones?
Yeah. So your support over there is much
It's
appreciated.
on her chin, almost below her mouth. She has sauce and she just leaves it there. She's an adult. Like, she could at least eat properly. She's ugh.
We have 11,000 subscribers now. And we enjoy making content like that for you guys. For those who enjoy that kind of thing.
Yeah, because you like pretending that he actually likes you. You pay him to like you.
Delicious.
Ugh. Ugh.
Very cheesy.
Yeah. Well, you know all about cheesy, right, Chantal? That's how you and Stella act together. She actually has mayonnaise or something. I don't think it was there before, but there's like a little splash of mayonnaise or something up above her temple on her hijab. What the hell? Her fingers are really like struggling here. I mean, I do think she actually, people say she has some clubbing going on of her fingernails. If she does, that's really not good, because I don't think she naturally has clubbing, because people have pointed it out and it's different than what she used to have. So if they are clubbing, that can be indicative of a really serious health problem, particularly something to do with the lungs. And I would be mindful of that if that's really happening.
I love putting a lot of lettuce on my chicken.
Because she's a healthy queen. And honestly, you could make this. It doesn't need that much cheese and stuff. Like, indulge a little every now and then. Yeah, sure, I know. French fries with gravy and cheese is amazing. But she eats like so much crap all the time and she has so much weight she needs to lose. She really needs to she needs to cut the shit or she's going to be learning some hard lessons, man. Like, I can't imagine what state she's going to be in this time next year. Let me know in the comments how you think she's going to be this time next year. I think we are going to see her bigger, and I think there's going to be a real noticeable marked decline in her health, and she may have some issues going on that she can't deny.
So I'm not sure. I might do something for Thanksgiving.
See, what did I say? She's like, I might do something for Thanksgiving for my American followers. Not because I want an excuse to eat a bunch of stuffing and all kinds of stuff and pie. It's for my Chantel, you should have never technically been celebrating American Thanksgiving. You're not American. Like, I don't celebrate other countries' holidays. You know what I mean? Maybe I would try some of the food and stuff. That would be great. But if I had a partner from there, but I wouldn't just say, oh, it's Canadian Thanksgiving. I better say, you know what I mean? It just seems weird to me, but maybe that's just me.
Probably not make turkey. I honestly don't love turkey.
Too healthy.
I eat it when my mom makes it. Or something like that, like a family member, someone makes it for me.
Well, that, and if you actually make a turkey, it can be a lot of work. You know, you gotta baste it and season it and keep checking it to make sure it's moist and cook it. And it takes more than 10 minutes in a microwave. So, I mean, cooking a turkey can be a lot of work. So that doesn't surprise me that it's not one of the things she favors the most.
But I prefer chicken. And,
I don't think they taste that much different. Not that much different. A wild turkey, yeah, but like a regular store-bought turkey and chicken, they're pretty close.
Honestly, I could just eat Thanksgiving sides. Maybe I'll just make sides.
See, that's what she wants. She wants the stuffing and the sweet potato casserole with the marshmallows and the bread and the mashed potatoes and gravy and the pies. That's what. Well, she really doesn't need a turkey to complete her meal because she's the turkey, and believe me, she's stuffed as one can get.
And the turkey meat, I have to put a lot of cranberry sauce, jelly on it.
Too healthy.
And gravy.
Yeah, okay, yeah. She'll eat it if it's covered in so much other crap that she can't taste it. I do like cranberry sauce on my gravy. Or not on my gravy, on my turkey. We make homemade stuff and it's really good. Not healthy for you because it's sweet, but it's really good. And or a little bit of gravy, but I don't do both. But I still can taste the meat. You know what I mean? I think she probably just drowns it.
What are your guys' favorite Thanksgiving food?
Maybe I'll vlog a little bit our Thanksgiving dinner. We're going to have it at my aunt's house again this year. Next year I'm going to start hosting it here at my house, but we're doing it one more year down at my aunt's house. And it's just going to be me and the close family. And maybe, if it's okay with them, maybe I'll just record a little footage to make a little short or a little tiny Thanksgiving blurb. We'll see.
Food, and what's your favorite side?
You certainly couldn't take her to a big family dinner. I mean, she can't control herself around food. Even when other people, she gets like giddy and like frantic. It's like a drug, an addict with their drug. But she physically cannot eat like a proper, well-mannered woman. So I wouldn't take her anywhere.
For me, it's the stuffing and meat pie. And in French Canada land, we call it saucier.
Well, maybe Canadian Thanksgiving they have meat pie. Meat pies are not a traditional thing in America. It's like Thanksgiving. It's like turkey stuffing, all that stuff. And of course, Of course, I mean, stuffing is delicious. You make a good homemade, I make a really good homemade stuffing. It's delicious. It's amazing. Of course, it's one of everybody's favorite parts. Of course, it would be Chantel's because she is a freaking carb addict. And I can see if she does a Thanksgiving meal, we will just see a sky high pile of stuffing. And she will definitely have a bunch more off camera. I wouldn't put it past her to not make a homemade stuffing. I bet she just does a okay, I'm not going to knock. Stovetop is okay in a pinch if you're busy and you have a family and work and all that. In a pinch, it's okay. But for Thanksgiving, a homemade one is the best. It's the standard, but she probably won't make a homemade stuffing. Can't let not one drop go. And like this is a small serving for her. She probably had another plate of fries or probably had a second sandwich either before or after. Because she's not trying at all. I mean, she never was, but she really just isn't trying to eat less and eat better. It's just not happening.
The garlic mayo was good, but very garlicky, like very strong garlic flavor, but it's good. This is like huge bites.
Those are huge bites. That's all you take, Chantel. Like all she takes are huge, unmannerly bites of food. Like she physically cannot get it in fast enough. She's afraid. She eats like somebody's gonna take it.
Kind of a late dinner, but I was busy.
Doing what?
Apparently, I talked in my sleep last night.
She says this stuff to try to make us believe that Salah sleeps with her. No, he was probably running around the apartment doing something and he heard her talking in her sleep. He didn't sleep with her. And I don't believe that she was busy.
So, and I like Salah swore. It was like, he said that I was like saying cheese and not to take my cheese.
Oh my God, even in this woman's sleep, all she thinks about is food. Foodie, you've got a problem.
I don't remember dreaming about cheese, but it's very possible. Don't take my cheese because that's a crime. Don't take my cheese. I need it for the poutine today.
We were telling Salah, don't take my cheese because if you take my food away, I'll take my money and go back to Canada. And he said, okay, no, here, you can have it.
I've never been to Poutine Fest. There was like a Poutine Fest.
I'm surprised.
I think it was in Ottawa. Maybe it came to Cornwall too.
That's the last place Foodie needs to go. But you know what? I bet they would have some really good food there. I love festivals and stuff, food festivals. You can find some really awesome finds at those places.
But they have like all kinds of poutine. Lobster mac and cheese poutine, lobster poutine, or whatever. Pulled pork poutine.
I feel like a decadent dish like lobster, caviar, stuff like that. Real expensive, good high-end food. I feel like that stuff would be like lost on Foodie. Like she wouldn't appreciate it because she calls herself Foodie, but just because she likes to eat. But she doesn't love and appreciate and enjoy a lot of really good, rich, diverse food. She just likes fried, greasy, highly seasoned stuff and processed fast food stuff. She doesn't I feel like she wouldn't appreciate something like a fine lobster dish or lobster roll or something like that. You know what I mean? I just get that. Is it just me?
Stuff like that, like all kinds. I could lick the plate.
And you know what? I bet when the camera's off, I bet she does. I would not be surprised at all if Chantel doesn't lick that plate clean. She is that desperate for every little calorie.
I've been enjoying the Kuwait winter weather.
I don't think it matters because she doesn't go out enough for the weather to be that much of an effect on her. She goes out a couple times to record because she has to. If she never had to leave the apartment, she wouldn't.
It'll get even cooler.
And you're a dumbass if you really can't stand the heat because you know you're so overweight and so unhealthy that you need to cool. Why did you shack up of all people with someone who lives in like desert land in the Middle East? Like that's like hook up with somebody in Norway or something like that.
In December. And then there's January, February, March is...
And then I bet you there's April, May, and June next. Did I win?
By the end of March, I think it starts getting warmer. I can't help myself. Yum!
You know,
Anyway,
you know damn well she licked that plate.
Guys, oh. I have these still, these Dracula chips.
And then, see, she just ate all those carbs, and then she has these little potato, like these chip things. Like, she shouldn't have these in the house. One, because she can't control herself around them. But two, like, as a diabetic, especially an uncontrolled, morbidly obese type 2 diabetic, these are just some of the things she needs to just not be buying and just not have. Like, I know she's like, it's not fair. I like this stuff and I want to be able to enjoy food. No. Like, she has to go with, for the most part, not enjoying food that much. Yeah, make nice food that's healthy, but all this type of stuff, you have to accept that that can't be a part of your daily life anymore. You know, if you want to live, you would.
Kinds of chips here in Kuwait. This is like Cola.
One more way Kuwait's better than the rest of the world, guys. You know, like Kuwait has more chips than us.
Coke brand is a popular chip brand. It says Kuwait here. This is cheese flavor.
And she'll go, oh, but they're baked, not fried, so they're healthy. It might be better for a kid to have them baked, not fried, if they were getting them like in their lunch a couple times a week or as an occasional treat. But it doesn't matter for Chantel. It's still carbohydrates. It's still processed. It's still too many calories she doesn't need. And you know she's not just eating one bag. You know she probably eats one or two at least once a day.
Salt and barbecue
She
flavor.
can't control herself.
Made with corn grits, natural cheese powder, vegetable oil free of cholesterol, salt and barbecue flavor.
Vegetable oil is one of the worst things you can eat, guys. Like, fats aren't bad for you, but good fats. Avocado, olive oil, coconut, nuts, seeds, animal fats in steak, chicken, you know, salmon, all that. No, animal fats aren't bad for you. That's what Chantel should be eating. But she still has to be mindful because she needs to lose a lot of weight. But hydrogenated seed oils, you know, the margarine, Crisco, canola oil, soybean oil, that stuff is so bad for you. It's highly oxidative, highly inflammatory. And it's in every kind of processed food. So she really needs to do an overhaul on the type of food she eats, not just how much. We have done really good in cutting a lot of junk out of our diets and like my kid's diet. He still gets treats and stuff because, you know, he's a kid, but he eats pretty healthy, but he's old enough now that he's going to start trying. He's been more trying new things. My goal next year is to really minimize as much like processed stuff as we can. I want to start getting into buying better like gluten-free flour or flours from like ancient grains and stuff like that. And instead of buying cookies or treats or stuff like that, I want us to make some, so that I'm making his blueberry muffins and all of his waffles and pancakes and cookies and all of his little treats and stuff like that. Bread, I want to start making our breads so that our diet is just even better than it is now. Like every year I want to clean it up until it's as good as it can possibly get. Not that you need to know that, but anyways, there it is.
That's not a long list of ingredients.
It's healthy, guys, because that's not a long list of ingredients.
Okay. I opened these last night on live stream and I never finished them.
I don't believe that. That's probably a second bag.
You're supposed to put them in your teeth like this.
It's an improvement. I can't tell them from her real teeth. Yep.
They're really good, actually.
And and she's like, oh, they're really good, actually. Yeah, so this is the type of stuff she will not control herself with. She'll just go, and she'll sit and literally mindlessly munch them while she's watching TV and everything. And she'll go through a whole bag and then get another one. Because they're light, they're airy, they're crispy, they don't fill you up. So it doesn't feel like she's eaten as much as she actually has as far as calories. Here. She can't control her stuff around this type of stuff, so she shouldn't have it.
Grits before.
They're okay. I don't love them. I know they're a popular dish in the South, but that was years ago. If I tried them again, maybe I would like them. I don't know.
I know you're thinking, how are you still hungry after you just ate that? I don't know, but I am.
Yeah, like Chantel, you shouldn't. She's like, I don't know, but I am. Laughing like it's funny. Chantel, you just ate a full meal, more than you needed, stuff you shouldn't be eating. And then you immediately have a snack of just an ultra processed little salt and carb bomb. She really, really, really does not like having feet or renal function. See, she just does a, oh well, like that. Who cares face. She's gonna care when she has to go to dialysis 4 days a week and she has wounds that won't heal and her sight gets worse, or she has a freaking heart attack, like an actual heart attack where she's really screwed up and in the hospital, or a stroke. Because yeah.
I bought a huge bag of Brussels sprouts. I'll probably eat those later.
Wait, what?
I bought a huge bag of Brussels sprouts. I'll probably eat those later.
Yeah, and Brussels sprouts are great. They're great, guys. It's good for her, even if she cooked them with butter or a little olive oil and bacon, like bacon bits. That would be healthy. It would be okay. Yes, that stuff's not bad for you. A little bit of bacon is okay. Got to be mindful about it. The fats aren't bad for her. Brussels sprouts are a good vegetable. But she'll eat them with a pile of rice or a pile of noodles or potatoes and 2 or 3 of those big pitas. She can have good, healthy, delicious food like that. Definitely low carb, ketogenic. But she'll have it with all the bad stuff she shouldn't eat.
There. There wasn't enough room on my plate for vegetables.
Listen to her laugh. There wasn't enough room on my plate for vegetables. It's funny. Well, you should have had no French fries and the Brussels sprouts instead, Chantel. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it kind of makes me so annoyed because, and look at that Duper's Delight, that shit-eating grin. That if she was serious about her health and her diet and her weight, that would be the choices she would make. And the difference is like every now and then, yeah, have a treat meal or something. But right now, Chantel is at a point, size-wise and health-wise, especially with her blood sugars and stuff, she can't afford to just laugh like this and blow it off and make the wrong choices all the time, because every day, every meal she makes, every snack is the wrong choice. And I've said it before, and a lot of people have others said it too. She is running out of time. Like, nothing about her situation is funny, actually.
I'm incorrigible.
She's incorrigible. Well, you know what? You're going to be incorrigible while you're sitting hooked up to a renal dialysis machine 3 or 4 days a week for 3 or 4 or 5 hours. And, you know, when you have toes rotting off of your feet, like it's like she's a joke. She is a joke of a person, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not funny.
I wonder what this tastes like dipped in gravy.
And then she's dipping them in gravy, and she's going to go, ooh, that's good. And then behind the scenes, she's going to be eating these things covered in gravy. Because she's a glutton and she can't control herself. And if she likes it, and the more unhealthy it is, the more she's going to eat it.
It looks more like a paw or something with a hole in it. Like, why not make it like, you know, those gummy candies, just a row of teeth? I don't get this. I don't get the design of these chips.
Well, it shows you the picture on the bag of what you're supposed to do. Like I said, they look like her regular teeth. I couldn't tell the difference.
And now I have a quarter or a third of the bag.
See, like she just ate a full meal, probably 800, 900 calories. I'll be like lenient. It could be 1,000. And then she just snacked on probably immediately after that 150 calories. And her meal, she probably had 60 carbs, 50, 60 carbs, maybe 70, 75. We'll be lenient and say like 50 or 60 carbs. And then she just ate 15 or 20 more carbs in a snack immediately. Right there, like 50 to 70 carbs is more than what she should be having in an entire day. I know the ADA and stuff recommends that diabetics eat 50 to 80 carbs, like what per meal. That's diabolical. That's bad. Their influence and their recommendations have got people diabetic and have made people sicker. She should be on a lower carb diet. She should be having at most maybe 50 to 75 carbs a day max. And guys, if she really did that, ate proper ketogenic low carb, she could have some beautiful food, and like she wouldn't have to lie about her weight, because the weight would fall off of her initially, especially when the hunger, like the fullness cues kicked in from the satiety from the protein and fats. She would drop like probably 40 or 50 pounds easily within like 2 months. It would just fly right off of her. Well, that's it. I saw Gorlick Bread said that title stuck in the elevator was a blatant clickbait, and I don't know. I'm surprised she didn't get dinged for that, because clickbaiting like that's directly against the TOS. But anyways, okay. I'm gonna edit this and get this out to you. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Help me get the channel to 2,000 subs. That's my next goal. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.